What's up, guys? Opie here. Welcome back to the Brew City apartment. So it's been a hell of a last couple of weeks. It's been crazy, but we finally got moved in. I guess if that's what you want to call it, because we still have boxes laying everywhere, but that's all right. We got everything moved out of the old house into the new place here, and we're just kind of trying to get stuff situated, settled in, put away, all those good things. So it's been a very interesting last several weeks. Just tell me about your last 2 weeks. How's it going for you?
Well, we had a rummage sale. It's all a blur. I think it was 3 weeks ago we did our sale. Yeah. And from 3 weeks to the first, which was just a few days ago when we actually officially moved in here, every single day around our work schedules and time off, we have been massively scrambling to get everything done. And we have not had just time off in 21, 20, more like probably 25, 26 days.
Yeah, so I mean, we're working full time and trying to move at the same time, so we didn't take any time off. No. Now, the timeline changed to get out of the house. It went from, well, we had a 60-day notice, and then
they were not consistent. Their communication was poor, and they were not consistent with what we were actually supposed to do with an actual concrete date. We were given, I asked for like 10 days off into October just to, finish the rest of the packing, the little odds and ends. We did hire some movers on Tuesday on a very short notice. Gave them like a 4-day notice, but they were friends of my one of my fellow employees, or her husband and a friend of his, and they were awesome. The move day itself, it was really hot, crazy enough for the 1st of October, humid.
Well, it was wet.
Beyond control.
It was pouring down rain.
And then it poured. And we had to get a rental truck, which we didn't need a big one, but they sent a 24-foot truck, which we could have fit 2 of our houses in it.
Yeah, they gave me a 24-foot box truck with air brakes. And I can't believe they gave it to us, but here I'm cruising through the neighborhood in a semi, basically.
And then it started pouring down rain, and we came to find out that the truck was leaking.
Yeah.
And luckily, nothing got wrecked, but we had a recliner chair that mopped up quite a bit of water. We didn't know that until it was in the house, or on the way in the house. And I have a vintage 1970s record console stereo that got hit too. That needs repairs anyway, so I'm not all that concerned about it. But that is an antique piece, and I wasn't real happy that it got water on it, but whatever.
So everything's moved now. Everything's out of the old house.
We finished Saturday.
Yep, everything's in here. We got a storage unit up the road that I mentioned before, and that was a real ordeal. Just, thanks to Jose, he let us use his trailer. He's got a little trailer, and I hooked that up. And I must have made 100 trips back and forth between the house and that storage unit and the garden to the storage unit, and we just kind of finally got everything put in this little unit, which is going to be an extra expense for us over the next year. So we have to figure that into the budget. So that's going to be a part of that deal. But I'm not going to complain because everything is moved now. So it's kind of sort of has a place. It just needs to be organized at this point.
We still have a lot of boxes.
Yeah, we got a ton of boxes.
We moved on the 1st, and my first day off since then was yesterday. Right after the move, I had to go back to work. I had requested 6 days off up to the move to pack. And I am not full-time, so I don't get vacation time, and I don't have sick days and all that. So I had to go back to work, or I'm not going to get paid. So
yeah, same here.
Yesterday was my first day off since returning to work after that 6-day stretch of time off. And I requested it on a weekend so I could have everybody here in the family to help. My kids, him. Otherwise, my schedule's availability 7 days a week. I work weekends usually, so I needed a weekend day off where I could have the help that I needed to get some input and just hands to help put things away and help move things around. And
I wasn't that much help. So, yeah, we got to get settled in here. I got to start building. I've got one prospective new garden that I have to start building. And all the soil from the old garden I put over onto the Jose the neighbor garden. So now the Jose the neighbor garden is like a 6-foot mound of soil. And that's not going to work. And I'm sure Jose's looking at that going, what in the hell is he doing in my yard? So at least half of that soil's got to go. And I think I've got another place to put it to make another garden. But I got to get on that this fall before the freeze and the snow and all that crap sets in. So we're going to be working on that. And then we really got to buckle down and put a game plan together for the ultimate goal here is to buy a house. You know, we're not going to live in this crappy little apartment for...
It's not bad, though. It's really cute.
It's not bad.
Although we do have a maintenance guy coming today.
Yeah. See, we've already got leaks and all kinds of
We have
crazy
a
stuff.
kitchen leak, and something's wrong with the shower in the bathroom. The hot water doesn't work.
Right.
It's 1/10 hot water to 90%, or however that works.
So
Cold water doesn't work.
All the piddly stuff that you would expect from living in an apartment. You know, it's just the little things that drive you crazy. You know, there's people. It's like a revolving door. You know, people are in and out of here all the time. They don't take care of it. You know, they just pay their rent and they trash the place and then they go. And then the maintenance people come in and try to fix it the best they can. And you know,
it was so bad last night. I hadn't had a bath or shower in 2.5 days because I've been bogged down between my work schedule, the kids, and trying to get every little box put away, every little thing I can on my downtime when I get home from work. That I hadn't had a shower since Friday morning. Yesterday was Sunday. And come to find out that shower finally took a crap. Something was wrong with it since we moved in, but now it's not working at all. He had to bring in buckets of water from the kitchen.
Yeah, I had to draw in a bathroom.
Just so I could have clean hair, because I got to be at work this morning, and I wasn't going to go 3 days without a shower and go back to work.
Right,
it was
so
just
obviously
not
that's not going to work for us.
It's primitive living.
Thus the ultimate goal is to get a house, to buy a house. So we're here just to save up money. We got to suck it up and deal with this crap for a year and a half, basically, is what we're thinking. And then after that, we're going to buy a house. But there's everything that comes with that. We got the budgeting to put together, just the game plan all together. We need to figure out what our expenses are now compared to what they were at the old house. And all these things are going to be factored into a timeline to figure out exactly where we're going to be sitting in a year to a year and a half from now. And, we'd like you guys to join us for that. Just kind of help root us on or whatnot. But basically that's where we're at. So we still have to get unpacked. I still have probably a few garden videos to come. The timeline on those are going to be a little bit off, back and forth. So if you see me back at the Brew City Garden, no, we're not still living there. It's probably just a video that I recorded in haste on my way out. So don't get confused there. But otherwise, I think that's the goal. We're just got to get unpacked, settled in, get our game plan together, and then we're going to go from there. All right, guys, with that being said, I don't want to drag this on too long. We will definitely keep you guys updated, let you know what's going on as the time progresses and we get our game plan together. With that, we want you guys to have an awesome day. And until next time, guys, we'll see you.